Hello everybody, my name is Steven and I'm with Cannin.com, back for another technical analysis session. And as the weather heats up, so do the stock tips. Most of Cannin's top 20 are probably in your inbox by now, generated daily. If not, definitely send over to Cannin.com to sign up for that. But this company is definitely on the list in the top 3 the last couple of days. So let's jump over to the pricing chart now. This is Experion Holdings, EXPFF on the OTC ticker here. They're based in Mission, Canada. They are traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Their ticker is EXP. And let's zoom out and see what we can see. They were about 30 cents. Then they gave almost all of that back, 20 cents up to 30 cents. Kind of wild volatility in this stock, which is not atypical of what we see from the Canadian cultivators. 20 cents more recently, mid-20s. You can see that the MACD has kind of tracked these pricing changes as we expect it to. We have a cross here. Let me remind you, the signal line is the orange line. So we have a cross showing weakness here while the price increase was actually increasing. That's a divergence, which is definitely an opportunity there. You can see immediately after the green is above 0 here. And then we get our cross again right around here, 23 cents. Most recently, we've crossed, the blue line has crossed above the signal line again. Pretty interesting and developing buy signal there. You can see what happened in the last buy signal right here. So pretty consistent. The CCI is an interesting story. You can see during this big hump, we were pretty high values, peaking close to 200. We then dipped during the dip. You can see the biggest day moving. We're looking at the daily chart here. The biggest moving day was the lowest the CCI ever got. Then when we crawled back up to 30, we sustained right at about 100, 122, 116, back down to negative 100. And look where we are now. Definitely strong positive territory. We actually got over 200 at the beginning of the week. So very interesting signs of strength on the CCI. Maybe a little overbought here. The Aroon up and down, I'll just remind you again that the Aroon up is the orange line, and you can see we've recently crossed the down. So all 3 indicators are really showing us signs of strength. We have kind of small gains, days of small gains, days of small losses here. So the indicators are pretty clear that there's still some gains to come from this stock. Definitely watch what happens with the Aroon up here. If it pivots below and the Aroon down comes back up, we may see that before we see the MACD. The timing is always a little lagged. You can see here's the buy signal, and here's where we had our cross, the next candle over. So pretty interesting timing here between the Aroon and the MACD. Definitely take a look at Experion Holdings if they're not on your radar. A couple reasons why they're strong, and pay attention to the Chronicle this weekend where we also do a fundamental dive into Experion Holdings. Thank you very much.